is what I'm saying. I can go
The main issue is that Willem Dafoe
What?
hasn't had a movie out in a while. It's been about 2 minutes, I think.
He just literally had a movie premiere that everyone's talking about. I think it's called The Lighthouse, him and Robert Pattinson.
Never heard of it. It's not canon. I'll tell you what is canon, though.
What's that?
I'm going to tell you, it's a new movie pitch idea I've had for Willem Dafoe.
I'm shocked. I did not see this coming.
It's called Rock Bottom Truths.
Whoa.
And it stars Willem Dafoe as Ingot Shankles. Ingot Shankles, one day, walks up to his friend's house with a very distressed look on his face. "I'm feeling very distressed," he says. "I need to ask a favour of a friend, but I don't know if I can do it. I've needed to ask this favour for years, but the shame, the fear of rejection, I'm going to have to go and ask him." So walks up to the house, knocks on the door. The door is answered. Who should answer but, of course, Brendan Fraser. "Hello! I'm famed archaeologist Sam Neill, and I'm answering the door only to find me old friend Ingot Shankles. What do you want? Can I come in? I've got a problem, and you're the only one who can help." "Oh yeah, come right in." So they go in, sit down. Willem Dafoe, cup of tea in his hand, nervous. The cup does shake in his hand. "Oh, my old friend. What was it? Sam Neill. Famed archaeologist Sam Neill. I've got a favour to ask. Believe me when I say I don't want to ask this favour. Never have. Maybe never will. But it must be asked. And only a true friend like you could understand. So please, hear me out." "Oh, absolutely. I'll do anything you need, anything you ask, my oldest friend." "Well, I'm gonna need you to excavate my ass."
No, come on.
That's the movie. Anal excavation.
So, I mean...
Well, as a famed archaeologist, I like to say I've done it all. But excavate an ass, there's a challenge I could be into.
So it's not like he needs an exam, like a prostate or a...
No. That's why he's gone to an archaeologist and not a proctologist.
Does he need to, take an exam to, prepare himself?
Well, this is something they ask when Daniel Radcliffe comes round. "I'm Pokey Poker! Dr. Pokey Poker! And I am a proctologist! I'm here to look at some arses!" "Oh, Pokey Poker! Pokey Poker! I'm glad you turned up unannounced. I just asked my old archaeologist friend to excavate my ass. Is there anything we should know before he starts chipping away?"
Chipping?
"Well, certainly. We're going to have to do a seismic reading to see if there's anything in there worth digging out in the first place, aren't we? Let's bring the seismologist in." At which point Charles Dance comes in. "Yeah, I'm the seismologist, and I'm going to see what's in your ass."
Skeletor shows up? Who's Charles?
It's Charles Dance, who was in Game of Thrones and Alien 3.
Oh, he's a good actor.
Yes. So, they set up all the equipment. I don't know what seismologists do. I'm not even sure it's a thing. So, I'm assuming there will just be lots of wires and computers. Wires just being pushed into Willem Dafoe's anus, and computers saying there is stuff in there. And Charles Dance turns around and says, "Yeah, there is stuff in there. It may be from the 17th century."
Wow.
At which point, this whole thing has become a production. There is an entire rostra of metal beams, wooden planks, all emanating from Willem Dafoe's arse. He's bent over, and using a system of pipes and platforms, there is an entire archaeological dig spreading from his arse. People with little round hats just like chipping away at his rump with a chisel.
Are they like the dozers from Fraggle Rock?
Oh, yes. In fact, they are the dozers from Fraggle Rock.
That adds up a little because they're small. Like, Willem Dafoe, not a huge man.
Well, he is where it counts.
Oh, absolutely. Massive it is.
But my point is, like...
Get in there, little dozers! Find that 17th century pottery! And every now and then, there's an extreme close-up of Willem Dafoe's face, looking so satisfied.
What?
At last! At last, the dozers are digging my ass! It's all I ever wanted!
So he's been waiting for a while on this one.
Oh yeah, all his life.
Well, imagine going your entire life with 14th century pottery in your ass. You'd be thrilled too.
How did it stay in there? Is that gonna be the big climax when they explain like why it didn't just come out all those years?
One of the little dozers crawls out of his anus, just clambering out with rope round his waist and a little pickaxe. just, hey! I found a cave drawing on the rectal wall! I knew it! I knew there would be a cave drawing in there! Breaking news. Breaking news! It turns out there's a cave drawing in a man's ass. We now go live to the scene. We're here, Chip, and we've just been told there's a cave drawing in that man's ass. And then the film just sort of abruptly ends. Because I've gotten all I want to get out of that idea.
But I love the visual image that it conjures in my mind of the news reporter standing there, and behind him is this massive amount of infrastructure. And all of these people milling around for this one guy.
It's one guy bent over, and just the entire time team, all Tony Robinson, like the real Sam Neill, as the Jurassic Park character is there, pulling armfuls and armfuls of dinosaur bones out of Willem Dafoe's ass.
All these lights everywhere.
Yep. An entire news team. Basically, the whole film is about media escalation, because what starts as a friend's request becomes a worldwide news phenomenon. I never asked for this. I just wanted a friend to excavate my ass and prove what I always knew. That there was a cave drawing and some pottery up my ass. The introduction of the dozers was fine. They're soft and small and it feels fun when they're inside. But now there's a news crew. And everyone knows of my anal history.
You could say that his personal space has actually been invaded.
Yes.
So it's like that movie Ed TV, kind of. Is what you're saying? It's like the Truman Show.
It's basically exactly like the Truman Show, with an archaeological twist.
I was thinking it was more like because it's all meaningful. I give it all a lot of thought. It's sort of like Close Encounters because he feels like there's something special about him.
Well, yeah, there's a cave drawing on my rectal wall.
It's not the metaphor most of us would use for like artistic passion that you're struggling to express that makes you an outsider and stuff. It's more of an Edward Scissorhands type deal most of the time as opposed to, but and it's also you've talked a lot about kind of emptying yourself out, like stuff's coming out, it's time to get it out and then start over, or get people to help you with getting it out, and you got to swallow it back in sometimes, but yeah, it's been very metaphorical, all these ideas. I enjoy those metaphors.
Do you think you could break the world record for drinking the most?